Good morning and happy Sunday. So this is actually my first makeup application post chemical peel. All right, and I'm already dressed because Sunday we're going to church. And I don't really have a lot of time because it's daylight savings time, and that is kicking our butts this morning. Whenever I do like red hair, I love red hair on me. I don't know, it just looks so good on me. Whenever I do red hair on me, I like to go like more pinky in my look. So let's do my makeup together. Let's get ready together. I don't have a lot of time. So says my husband, but I don't believe him because he says one thing because he's the one who needs to get ready. I just need to do my makeup, so I can do my makeup in like a few minutes. Let's yap while we do my makeup. So just recently I went to a retreat. I was a part of a business cohort here in Austin called Kingdom Capital Network. I gotta break that time. I typically say Kingdom Network. I always say it wrong. And so with that being said, they have this retreat once a year. This was their second year doing it. And it was by far, I've never been to a retreat. So I absolutely enjoyed myself a lot. I enjoyed myself a lot. Like they were very intentional of saying how God has created us to rest, and we are supposed to honor the Sabbath, which was ironic because also in my devotion for the small group that I lead, this week has been all about rest. And rest is a gift. There's scripture about that. When the Israelites were in the wilderness, and God was giving them, raining down the manna, and he pretty much gave them instruction to gather all the things that they needed on the sixth day, to gather double, because they are to rest, they are to that. And people still went out and looked for manna, and God was like, when are they gonna learn to just obey me? And essentially obeying God is also trusting God. So I really had I took away a lot from the retreat. I got to rest, I got some downtime, and I got some time in nature. So where we were was a ranch. I had so much fun. There were e-bikes, and I was going as fast as I could manage, should I say. And I got up to like 11 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure they go faster, but I was unfamiliar with the trail, so I did not go really fast. And that was my first time riding an e-bike. So we did a few things. We did some sessions. We talked about like, what is God telling us? And I literally, the one thing I absolutely loved that we did was this peer adaptive. It was a peer adaptive coaching session, essentially. Like each of us, they had us partner up. We shared like where we were, like our sticky spots in our business and personal, essentially, because as entrepreneurs, they're one and the same, right? We shared our sticky spots, and then our peers could ask clarifying questions, which I love because it made you think, even if you weren't really sure how to express the things. And for me, it was about the next steps in my business and like really how I was feeling. So I can honestly say I'm not scared about where I'm going, right? Like I have the vision. I know the vision. I trust the vision because I trust God. God gave me the vision. He put me here. I 1,000% trust God with this. However, I don't know how to put into words how I feel. So that was what it was. So, we nailed down what that was and what season I was in, which was really good. Like really good. I had shared with them like being a better steward of not only my time but my resources and like money. I grew up seeing my mom impulse buy, so that was a habit that I had that I'm breaking. It's a constant, like being very much so aware that you don't have to, just because you see it doesn't mean you have to buy it. Just because you want it doesn't mean you need to have to buy it. So now I've like gotten really good at like buying, purchasing needs and skipping over wants, or putting a want on the list and simply like, oh, I hate saying like so much, I'm sorry. Simply just leaning into, really trusting God. One of the things that I've been telling myself to really minimize my spending is that when I get to where I'm going financially, the things that I want will be there, or even what I want and then some will be there. And then who knows what's gonna be there may be better. 9 times out of 10 it will be better. So we did that, and that was a lot of fun. It was very informational. Can't wait to see what's going to be happening in my business and the things to come. As you guys know, like, for one, this is me attempting long form content, just kind of filling you guys in, filling the gaps in, because I get a lot of questions in person, and I would much rather put just a lot of it in one space, from the education to what's happening with me. I know that a lot of people have not seen me since the latter end of 2024. 2025, I took a bit of a hiatus. Those of you that know me personally know why I took that hiatus. And just being transparent here, because I really want to create a space where transparency, we are bonding through beauty. And so, confessions of the vanity, I had a miscarriage, and so I took time for myself. And during that time, like 2025, I just kind of sat with it, because it was literally before Thanksgiving when it happened. So we went into the holidays, into the new year, without what we expected. And life happens, say anything like that. But I did need some time to readjust and really just spend some more time with God and really put my lens in focus. So there's that. But back to the retreat. So one thing that I personally took away from the retreat was I can no longer operate from a place of survival. Grew up in a single parent household. Literally, my devotion that I did the day that I was at the retreat was about what is stopping you from resting, or what's causing you to really be in a season of busyness, or feel like you need to be on go all the time. And honestly, I answered that very honestly, and I'm going to give you guys the answer here. That answer was, I saw my mom, and it didn't take me until I was writing that devotion. I saw my mom work multiple jobs, and then she experienced burnout. So me and my sister are in high school, and we're we know she needs to have a job, because the job that she was subbing, is coming to an end. The school year is ending, and it was coming to an end. So with that being said, that school year coming to an end, we were okay, we need to make sure our things are paid, our bills, all right, Mom, what are you doing? And she did not get a job. And I honestly want to say I feel like my mom was probably really burnt out and stressed. Taking care of, at the time, she has 4 children, let me just say that. So my brother is 10 years older than us. I'm the second oldest, but the oldest girl, first born girl, and then I have sisters. And so taking care of a getting out of toddler stage. I think my baby sister was probably 3 or 4 when this particular thing happened in our life, or maybe 5. All I know is a lot happened in my high school years that I just, And so seeing that and then experiencing what we experienced our lights and water being cut off. And so when I became an adult, or even that in itself, experiencing that, and then also experiencing homelessness, I was very much so I will never, ever let this be me. And that was kind of how the busyness of my life got started, because I absolutely refused to have no lights, no water. So when I got my first apartment, baby girl was in school full-time and working 3 jobs, okay? Yeah, I just knew I wasn't gonna take any student loans. Like, I was not doing that. I just was not doing that at all. So I didn't. I took like the grant. I did that, but I was not. Absolutely was not gonna take a student loan, because I did not. Like, you hear about debt. I'm raised in a certain, like, I grew up below the poverty line, essentially. So coming from a place of survival, and that's all I knew. Now, is that my current season? Absolutely not. And so I cannot function this season as I did in the past. And so learning how to function or rework or lean into that, what does that look like? And that is the challenge for me this year. And that's a great question. So I really liked the peer adaptive coaching, because it really puts some things into perspective for me. A lot of things into perspective for me. Make sure I don't cover too much of my freckles. So with that being said, I will definitely be doing retreat again. I'm probably going to do some research to see if me and my husband can go to some retreats, because yeah, I think that I'm seeing the importance of retreats. Like, I'm seeing the value of them. And that was another thing. Like, I left feeling the value of the place where we were. So yes, that was pretty much the thing that I did this weekend. We started on a Friday. Loved it. We're shaping this jam, babes, because you know, we like this very diamondy face that I got. I don't know how much makeup I'm actually gonna put on, but listen, I can tell you this now. The fact that I don't have to use too much now, system chemical pills, like, my skin feels so balanced and clear. I just absolutely love that for me. Like, one of my friends finds it very funny that I always say, oh, I love that for me. She was just like, that cracks me up. I'm so serious though. I do. Like, I absolutely love the fact that I can say that. Like, there's just something, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I get to choose how I interact with people, what I'm willing to accept, and so forth. And so I'm like, yeah, I love that for me. There we go, tap that out, because I really want to see my freckles. Like, they have to see the freckles, okay? The 4 freckles. You got to see the freckles. You're like, I'm gonna be on pan. We're gonna be hitting pan real soon, and I love that for me. Loves Roses and Brunch by Danessa. I have, like, I think 2 of these. One I've already hit pan on, and I'm just literally scraping the bottom. So, like, if I'm traveling and it's just like, you know, you don't want to leave anything, but it's like, if I left this, it would be fine. It would be absolutely fine if this got left. You want to know why it'd be fine if it got left? Because I got another one. And again, like I said earlier, whenever I do red hair, I like to go pink. Like, something about the red hair and pink blush just looks so good. And I'm also gonna go in and spice latte. Oh, my husband's timer just went off, and guess what? That man is still in the shower talking about he's gonna be done at whatever time he said he was gonna be done. Okay, so technically it ain't summer. I'm still gonna use my my winter spring shade, but I am going to probably deepen it just a wee bit. I'm gonna use, it's Sephora's Best Skin Ever. I've talked about this on my other social media platforms, but I will say this here. I slept on this. The girlies were talking about it in the chats, and I was just like, oh, okay. And so yeah, so I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of my Pat McGrath foundation, which is a little bit, it's ideally my summer shade. It's closer to my summer shade. And my skin is a lot lighter now that I've had a chemical peel, so I like to mix the 2 of these up. We get it on the little mixing palette right here. And let's see what's going on with the little Density brush. Just then give me a little bit of coverage. I'm not gonna go in the center because I really want to, I got some powder I'm gonna actually put there, so I don't want to like go product heavy and bring this down on my neck because that sunscreen, baby. So if you are, okay, so this is on YouTube. Okay, with that being said, you saw that short with me in that one sunscreen. So this is me. I actually have it on. The way I started, I already had the sunscreen on initially, which was, you know, I wanted y'all to see like actually worked in, because I could not work it in with the chemical peel, because you cannot and you should not be rubbing your skin essentially. Make sure all of that is like covered. Yeah, you should not be rubbing that on your skin essentially. Let's see, we want to, I've had that all my life. I do not like super covering a lot of things. I'm just gonna stop. Oh, I got a piece of hair in my eye. Okay, slow your roll, Pocono. Slow out. And just put a little bit on this out in my mouth area. Oh, okay. I am loving this, loving this, loving this, loving this. I'm gonna press this powder. So I like to use like very much so my almost foundation shade towards this part of my face. I don't want to go too light with the powder, but I know I need the powder. And then I'm gonna go in with a little lighter powder in the inner corner. And then we're gonna tap it off with a little more blush. Okay. Like this Laura Mercier powder. And yes. The crazy thing is, today I'm supposed to be meeting with my part of my small group. It is flawless. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, right? Like, God has trusted me to steward 11 of you. However, in Bahamas, that is a large group of women, and you know women get chatty, okay? We are some chatty catfish. So like, and we're all this like relatively, and we're around the same age, relatively around the same age, which I think is beautiful. There is like one person who's in our group who's slightly older, and you wouldn't be able to tell. The lady looks, cause black don't crack. The lady looks amazing. Oh, I think I look so pretty. I'm going with a little bit of a tapered brush like this. I really like when I wear I like the more bronzy, pinky color situations, and I'm just gonna tap my bronzer a little bit over the blush area. And then I'm actually gonna take this band off because I need to get into the hairline, because you gotta make sure that my ears. Yeah, you see that? Y'all see how white that is? We cannot have that. Let me find a small brush and let's pick up some of the foundation, and we're just gonna go. Oh no, we're gonna go with a little bit of foundation first, just to kind of tint this lace up first, and then we're gonna go with the darker color because I need the colors to match. Totally forgot that this thing comes out. Am I done? Not 100%. I need to do a little eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go warmer. I have been blessed not to have to touch my brows. I remember when this lady that lived in my apartments that we grew up in told me, she was like, you're not gonna have to do much when you get older, probably just get your brows waxed. Maybe I didn't get a wax. Okay, I'm so glad that I'm in an era where thin brow is it's no longer in. It can be if it's your natural brow, but for me personally it is not, and I think that is absolutely amazing for me. Do I want it to let's put on a little bit of liner. Okay, I'm gonna do a little liquid liner because I am gonna put on a lash, like a baby lash, and gonna do me in a baby lash. Like, I am a sucker for the Ardell Wispies. Ardell Naked line. Ooh. Okay, this is why I don't like liquid liner. I don't really have the steady hand for it. Like, well, it's not the hand, it's the eye. A moment of silence. My husband is getting dressed. Is he gonna be ready before me? That's the real question. A really good thing. I really love a magnifying mirror when I'm doing my lashes. And why can't I find my fan? Here is a fan. Let's make this faster. I'm not blowing on. So I know that everybody used to blow on their lashes, but as a makeup artist, I've gotten out of the habit of blowing on my own lashes because it's actually kind of gross when you think about it. But yeah, the same practices I use on clients is what I use on myself when it comes down to. That's why I use a mixing palette, all of that. Only thing I would dip in my own, like, you know, just knowing that I can dip in my own things. But yeah, for the most part, when it comes to like, sanitation practices, we're gonna keep it. Ooh, see, does it every time. A magnifying mirror gets me every time. You know why? Because I can see, and I can place it right over my lashes the way I need to. And look, I want to put a little more blush on, to be honest. I'm gonna go in with a little this is a little pad. It's a little more of a mauve. Just kind of put it in there. I don't know if you can notice it. Close this little gap in right here. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think? What y'all think about right here? I think it's my color. Sorry, I think it's my color. I think it looks so good on me. I think it looks so good on me. I need to do my nails. Oh, I need to do my nails. I really do. But I have not given much forethought of like when I'm gonna do them. So there's that. Cause they need to get done. Okay. Don't you just hate when you have a makeup product and you put it down and you're like, where is it? Because I was just about to say I literally just had the lash glue and like, where did I put it? Should have put it back where I got it so that way I know where to get it from. I'm not gonna lie though, like this look is eating. It is. It looks so good. All right. So I have another red wig that I wear, but it's not human hair. It's synthetic, and the laces are very transparent. But I accidentally ended up like tearing the lace because it was so transparent, like super duper. Obviously I can't talk about lashes on the same time, but it was like super duper thin, and yeah, and it just kind of left me I was trying to adjust it and then it like ripped, so I have not worn it. I love it though because of the texture. Ooh, she looks, yes, I am exactly who I think I am. I have to tell myself that, and you should probably tell yourself that too. You are exactly who you think you are. Like exactly who you think you are. Like babes, you are exactly who you think you are. You are amazing. You are all the things. Yes. There we go. Now, okay, so it is time. We're late to church. It is 9:46, and church starts at 9:45. And I knew my husband wasn't gonna be ready. We could have left. We could have been left, but I said, okay, I got time, because you're in there. I know you ain't talking. You just got finished.
Yes, I'm just saying. You said your mind.
You want it to be filmed.
We need to go.
We do need to go. Thank you. Alright. Well, this is the look for church, y'all. We are running late. That daylight saving time has really kicked our butt, and hopefully they started church a little. They probably did. They probably just did. But we'll anyway. Till next time. Thank you for my chat. Stay sticking with me. Bye. Happy Sunday.